Hi guys.
Hi guys.
Can you see the side of my butt? If so, you're very welcome. This is free for you. I also really need lotion. I should really
You gotta
prepare.
take a little more care of your legs.
I know. I'm having really dry skin. I don't know what's going on. I think it's because I've been eating so many eggs, so I'm trying to cut that out of my diet. I'll keep you guys updated on that, but we're back in the fucking stew.
Notice the difference?
What? Oh yeah, we
This is
painted this
pink now.
pink. Doesn't it look nice? Let us know what you guys think. Open to suggestions. Oh, I forgot to bring the Rubik's Cube we were going to throw over there.
It's okay.
Whatever. Next time.
We have a lot more times to bring Rubik's Cubes.
I'm just checking on the lava lamp.
He'll get there.
Okay.
Should we name him?
Larry.
Larry the lava lamp? Cute.
That's pretty cute. I
Okay.
love Larry. He's slow. He's getting there. Let's kick off the episode with
the text I got from my
the
mom.
text you got from your mom this morning. Listen up, guys.
Okay, guys. I got a text from my mom, and it was a picture of a Christmas card that she got in the mail. And the Christmas card came from the family of my high school boyfriend. Yes. Haven't talked to the guy in 7 years. And
Oh my
his family
God.
still sends our family Christmas cards.
It's really sweet.
It's, oh my God, it's so sweet. Me and his mom had a very like special connection.
Yeah.
Love her to death. She's an amazing woman. And I think I'll always be
The favorite.
yes. She literally, when me and him broke up, her and my mom talked for a while after, and she was like, Alex will always be part of our family.
Oh.
Yeah, this is really sweet. But on the Christmas card was him and his new girlfriend. Or I don't know how long they've been together, but him and his girlfriend.
Current girlfriend, yeah.
And I was like, okay, are we gonna send them a Christmas card? And she goes, yeah, maybe we'll send them a New Year's card.
Your family does New Year's cards?
I guess. Ever so
I've never
often.
got one.
I think she
literally
only
never
does
got
it to send to his mom, because she like
To be like, our family is
yeah
put together too.
well, she doesn't want to make the Christmas card feel unwelcomed. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, like just like being put on red.
Exactly.
Being put on red through snail mail. That's pretty much the
Literally. Yeah.
So your mom has a full ass shoot just to send something back. That's really funny. Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought that was very interesting.
Every year.
I looked at the card and I was so taken away because he was in my dream. Remember a few weeks ago?
You told me that, yeah.
And what he looked like on the card is what he looked like in the dream.
And we don't see this guy's face often.
No,
Never.
nowhere. Yeah, not he's not like social media or
Never,
anything.
no.
Yeah, and he looked like the way his hair waved, like the white sweater he's wearing, like
Weird.
that's what he.
Maybe it
looked
was like a vision of you seeing the Christmas card.
Possibly. I don't know. That was so weird to me. Any other updates?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Another thing I want to point out, because I feel like I feel a little more insecure now that we're on camera. I have really bad allergies today. So I look like I'm high and I'm sniffling a little bit. No, I promise I do not have the Rona. I pinky swear. I've been tested. We are negative, but I'm sniffling. So I'm just putting that out there. I know. I look
haven't
hella
noticed.
high.
Not anymore.
Oh, I just did oh my God, those eye drops, guys.
No, your whites are white.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I did the eye drops that are like minty.
Ooh,
I was in the bathroom like, fuck. Like, come on, get it together.
No, I
get
haven't
together.
noticed it at all.
Okay, good. Okay, I just had to point that out. I had to point out my insecurities. Okay, let's hop into song of the day. What's up? What's your song of the day?
Okay, mine is it's a really dreamy one. It's called "Come Down" by Joseph.
That their name's just Joseph.
Yeah.
I love that.
And it's JOESEF.
Ooh.
And it was, so as some of you may or might not know, I fall asleep to music, and it was like 3:30 in the morning, and I woke up to this
Devil's
song.
Hour. Go on.
Okay. I woke up and this song was playing, and I like half awake added the song to my liked songs.
Wait,
because it
that's
was
funny.
it like woke me up out of my sleep. It was so good.
Yeah. It like chimed some like
Yes.
frequency in your head. You were like, I like this.
Right. But then
Hell
I
yeah.
couldn't go back to sleep for like another 2 hours.
I can't really fall asleep to music unless I'm very restless, or like if like whenever we do shrooms, I can't sleep, which is normal. So I usually like fall asleep to like music and kind of like let my mind drift with the music, and then I'm able to fall asleep.
I can't fall asleep in silence. I have to have music on.
I'll have TV playing or like a YouTube video or something, but not ever music, because then I move my body.
Oh, you start dancing.
No, like if I listen to music in bed, like I still like dance a little bit, or like at least like a foot's moving or something. So it's hard to like relax and fall asleep to it. Very weird.
That's so funny. I could fall asleep to like.
Your music's loud too. When I walk past your
Is
room,
it?
it's loud for sleeping. Loud
I
for
could fall
sleeping.
asleep to like. I went to a phase of falling asleep just to Drake. Like
Wait, where were we? Do you remember we were in Palm Springs and we both fell asleep to Carter?
Take Care.
No, Carter.
Oh yes. The Carter 3, I think.
Yeah, Carter 3. Yeah. Oh my God, that's such a good album. Great album.
Such a good album.
Speaking of great albums, this was just. I feel like I'm just in a Jack Harlow phase right now. But my song of the day is "Keep It Light." Do you like Jack Harlow? Good shit.
You just played it for me for the first time in the car on the way here, and I loved it.
I really like the I love his writing. I think he's definitely gonna be like,
he's so creative.
yeah, I think he's gonna like go down in history. Like, I mean, we'll see. He's still very new, but I do think he has something special about him. And "Keep It Light" specifically, that song, I feel like I relate to on some levels. There's a point where he says, like, people congratulate him on his success and he gives them 20 thank yous, but then tries to change the subject. I do that all the time.
You do that.
Like, it's very hard for me to take congratulations from people. I don't know why. I feel like I'm like, like, I don't deserve that. Like, let's talk about you. I always try to like change the subject. So I definitely related to that.
Yeah, it was a good song.
I always feel like it's special when I relate to rap.
Really?
Because
like
for
specifically?
Me, yes. For me, like, I don't know why, if this is just like in my head, but I feel like generally rap is more like party, club music.
Okay.
Little lighthearted, sex, money type thing, like very much generalizing this. But then like when I can relate to
it, like has a special
like,
place in your.
That's dope.
That's cool.
I don't know. That's just me. Song of the day. Check us out. We have a podcast. If you guys want to check out our podcast, we have a playlist for all of our songs of the day on Apple Music and Spotify. So make sure to check that out. It's very long. It's a very, very long playlist.
Yeah, it's getting up there.
Yeah. So go check it out. It's great songs. Okay. Today, I prepared for you. You know those TikToks where she's doing the keto stuff?
Whoa.
Oh my God. Hold for the Batmobile outside. Damn. We're gonna talk about a lot today. We were thinking about what we should talk about, and
what triggered this topic?
I don't know. Regardless, this is a topic we've wanted to talk about for a while. Hookups. Let's talk about hookups. Let's talk about
one night stands.
Yep, one night stands. How to get ready for it. How to mentally get ready, physically get ready. How to read the vibe before you go into it. Like, how are they feeling? What's their intention when you're texting before? We have a full list of things we want to hop into. But I figured, talking about one night stands specifically, I think we should start
with our one night stands.
With our one night stand stories.
Do you want to go first?
Sure. So I've had one. I've had one night stand. What? I'm getting shit from the audience for having one night stand. From the live audience. Just one. And it was 2014. 2014. As if that changes anything. Back in when we used to walk to school. And it was right after my first big breakup with my high school boyfriend. And we were it was a holiday.
It was it St. Patrick's Day? Was it New Year's?
I kind of think it was New Year's going into 2015.
Maybe.
Oh my God, it was 5 years ago.
Are you sure?
6 years.
Why do I want to say St. Patrick's Day?
It was a holiday. We were fucked up, okay? Regardless. Hammered.
We were at my ex-boyfriend's house.
Yeah. But like not like in a bad way. Like you guys were cool. Like
totally.
We were invited.
Yeah.
It wasn't like we were just like storming in to crash the party.
No.
And we were drunk and I was vibing with this one guy. Just like a little bit. Nothing crazy. Nothing like cosmic.
But okay, the one thing with your one night stand is you knew who he was.
You're right. I was actually going to touch on that because I feel like generally speaking, one night stands could be like
no
one
relation
off,
at all, right?
Don't know
Which
where they're
is
from, but you
what
found them
mine
at a bar.
was.
Yeah. Okay. So shit, is mine not a one night stand?
Totally, it is.
Because we never spoke again until this day.
Yeah. Oh, really? Not one word?
Zero.
Not even like a hey, like
no.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Then
even.
yeah.
Think, I don't even think
totally
we follow each
consider
other
it.
on Instagram.
Really?
Yeah.
I totally consider it a one night stand.
Okay. Well, I hope so because it's the only story I have. So we were vibing, and it was bedtime, and the party was over. It was a house party, and everybody left, and we went into
His. It was
whose room was
the
it?
house that we were at. It was his like spare room that his cousin was staying in.
Okay, something, and we hooked up, and this was the second penis I'd ever seen because the relationship I was in before lost my virginity to them, and then this was only maybe a few months later.
Months, yeah.
It was my first like heartbreak. I didn't know how to deal with it. Like I was like, I hear in the movies you go and just like have sex to get over it. Should I do that? And I did it. And
the next morning
was
remember?
Because okay, so she was there the night
I hooked up with my ex.
and the two guys we hooked up with are best friends.
Yes.
So that's kind of cute.
We've done
We've
that
done
way
that
too
more
many
than
times. Way too many times.
So the next morning, your guy was driving.
Literally drove us
Like we're
to
all
our
focused in the car.
place of work where our cars were.
Yes. Yes, you're right. Jeez. And we're driving, and we drop off my guy first. You and I were in the back, and
I don't remember.
he was in the front seat. And because I remember thinking, like, do we like kiss
yes.
goodbye? Because like I kissed you last night. Do we
kiss right now?
do we hug? Like
Yeah, like do you
how
get
do we
out of the
wrap
car?
this up? Do we acknowledge that like we just like hooked up hella drunk, or like did you feel something? Do you love me? Should we take this serious? Like, do you want my number? He didn't want the fucking number. So he gets out of the car, and I was just like, just had a good night. Like, see you later. And like he just like walked into his house, and I was like, fuck. In my head, I'm like, fuck. So yeah, we go back to our place of work where we got dropped off, and we get in the car, and I think
we looked at each other and we were like, "Did you have sex?
Yes,
yeah.
yes,
Did you have sex? Yeah."
That's exactly it. And I think I was living in San Francisco at the time, so I went over the bridge, and you stayed in the east. And I remember I got home, and everything I'm about to go into right now, my reaction, the aftershock of it all, is just me. I don't want anybody to feel like you have to react this way, or if you don't, there's something wrong with you. We all have different opinions and different standards and different views on everything. That's humanity. So if
nothing was right or wrong in these kind of situations.
Is just how I've dealt with it. And as you guys have learned in past episodes, I look at sex and relationships very deeply special, and when they're not special, it hurts me. So just wanted to preface that, because I get home and I get in the shower, and I sat on the shower floor and I cried with the shower coming down on me for like, I racked up the water bill probably like a good hour and a half.
Shit.
Yeah, I was just like, oh my, like I obviously wasn't saying anything, I was alone, but I was just like crying, and I remember just like not like gross scrubbing my body, but like scrubbing my body, like shaving everything, like wanting to almost like
cleanse
shed.
yourself.
Yeah. I washed my hair like twice. I remember like brushing my teeth a lot. Like,
not that this guy was like a bad or dirty guy.
Such a cute guy.
Yeah.
So fine. Sweetheart, athletic, like great guy. So it wasn't him. It was this brand new experience of mine, especially it being the second penis I'd ever crossed paths with.
Right.
So it was very like, I just felt.
It was very foreign to you.
It was foreign, and I remember feeling really like detached from my body. Really like, whoa, like you just went through something brand new. Anyway, and then I called my friend, and I told her, and I kind of started breaking down. She was like, meet me at the counter, let's get a burger and let's talk about it. So I remember I drove back to the East Bay. I remember being like, where the fuck did I do that? And we went to the counter in Walnut Creek, and she obviously made me feel so much better about it. She's a little bit older, so she's like, girl, like you're gonna have so many more of these, don't even worry about it. He seemed like a great guy, which he totally was. And I doubt I would react that way. I was also 18, yeah, so I was very dramatic, but I definitely wouldn't react that way again. But that was my story, and I never spoke to him again. And
You should hit him up. Kidding.
do you see me like considering? No. He's cute.
Oh my god. So cute.
Fuck. You guys get an update on Thursday. I'm like, so guys, I have a ring. Fuck. Okay, that's my story.
Okay.
What's yours?
I did not have the same reaction as you.
Okay, I didn't think so. Can I have some of your water?
Yes.
Also, this is not merch.
A family friend just like made it for us.
Yeah. Do you guys like it though?
Similar start though. Mine was I was 18. I had just turned 18 and I had just gotten out of my relationship with my high school boyfriend.
That's the tea. That's pure vodka, by the way.
And I was at a house party with my coworker who was like a couple years older than me, and she was like super cool. And I said she was a coworker. I used to work with her. And it was one of her, I think it was the guy whose house it was. And we were
the
all
ringmaster.
right. Literally. Like
it feels like that because you know you're gonna like get the best bedroom.
Oh yeah.
And like
and he
his
had
clothes
a
are there?
fat house in
Dublin.
no.
I thought it was Dublin.
No.
Oh, Danville. That's where she's from.
Yes.
Really nice place.
San
in
Ramon, maybe?
the Bay.
San Ramon.
They're all the same. to
Yeah,
me.
literally
I'm sorry,
fat
they're all the
house.
same to
And
me.
his room looked like a master bedroom, like big ass king bed.
Whoa.
And I was like, shit,
Do
this
you have
is
one of the
tight.
windows that were like boom, 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 like the
Yes. And like the
bench?
yes, the bench under the window.
When you got the bench, you rich.
Yes, in the bedroom. Ugh, I think he had a fireplace. No. Yeah. Yes.
Wow.
He had a fireplace in his
Oh my
room.
god, daddy.
Yeah, he was only, I think he might have been like 19 or 20. And we were drinking, and I remember feeling like hella cool that night because I had just got out of a relationship. I had just graduated. I had a like fresh tattoo on my 18th birthday. I got like a really big side tattoo, and I remember I was wearing like a crop top, and I just like felt hella badass.
Hell yeah.
You know, I was like at a house party, like freshly single, just like feeling myself, you know? And me and this guy, okay, let me say this. I don't remember his name.
Like at all.
I think it starts
I-
with a T.
Okay, I think I know the name.
I think it might
We've
be
talked about it.
Troy or Tony.
4-letter T.
4-letter T.
Okay.
And I'm only saying this, you guys, because I swear I don't know. I don't know anything about the guy.
Okay.
Don't know what he did for work, anything. Barely knew his name. So we slept together, and I don't really remember. I don't think the next morning was like anything significant. I think me and my girlfriend just like ended up leaving.
You stayed the night.
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So okay, pause. Is that what it takes to be one night stand? Is you have to stay the night?
I don't think there are like specific criteria.
I
like
mean,
this.
there's got to be. Right? Like you stay the night, walk of shame type shit. Like
Yeah.
is that what it was?
I think
don't
one
know.
night stand specifically means you don't do it again with this person. Like
Oh.
relations after that one night of intimacy do not move forward.
You're right. Okay. You're right.
I think that might be like the only criteria.
Okay. Noted. I'm like,
Yeah. So yeah, this was my only one night stand.
okay. So you wake up, you just leave.
Yeah, I wake up and I leave. But something that I told you earlier,
Oh.
I I don't even know how to say this. He took a picture of my ass.
And
My
we'll pop them up on the screen right now. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
My face wasn't in it. It was literally just like of my back and my ass. And yeah, I've never done that ever again.
Yeah.
And I remember leaving thinking like, probably shouldn't have let him do that.
Right.
But
I think we can learn something from this. I
Right.
think, like she just said, probably shouldn't do that.
if you do, make sure your face isn't in it, which I wholeheartedly made sure it wasn't.
Yes. And it's very risky to do. Even, I feel like even like I mean, I'm not gonna say what to do with like your committed significant other. That's like whatever you guys want to do, but like hookups, be really careful with that stuff. Like if they have that and something goes wrong, or like you hurt their feelings and they're mad at you, like they have some big blackmail on you now. Like
big.
That's
I wasn't nude. I was in bra and underwear.
okay. Yeah.
To say that.
Yeah.
Not that it changes
No.
much, but
just something to kind of be aware of. Unless you don't give a fuck, then fuck it.
Then if you don't give a fuck, you don't give a fuck.
Yeah. But we were young too, so I can imagine at the age you're like, oh my god,
right?
It being your first one night stand, you're like, is this how it is? Like,
yeah, exactly. And I remember thinking like, maybe this is just part of it.
So you
maybe
like
this is just normal.
Yeah. Yes.
So and not that I like didn't like, not that I was like timid and didn't want to. Yes. I just didn't know what. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep. Definitely a blanket statement with any one night stands. Consent always. Consent.
Totally.
Do not do it if you don't want to. Whatever it is, you don't have to. You can walk right out. Very easy, but
everything's on your terms and what you want to do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. You never spoke to him again?
Never.
So you said it was your girl's boyfriend's friend. Did you ever get any like word later being like, so and so said like you guys looked like?
Not really.
So he didn't talk about it either. Mm-mm. Damn, that's a one night stand.
Yeah. And I've tried to find him on social media just like out of curiosity,
out of courtesy.
Hi,
hey, Alex here. A few years later,
can I get that picture?
Oh my god,
I would love to see that picture.
Well, we should try and find him.
Okay, I can also like hit her up
for sure. We should try and find him.
Okay. Yeah, that's my one night stand.
We have some solid one night stand stories. I definitely like wish we had more.
Yeah. Well, okay. I wish we had more for like the storytelling aspect.
Yes, exactly.
But I don't think I would. I'm not like meet one guy. I'm not as much as you like into like a special
deep connection.
Yeah. Because I just don't have that relationship with sex like you do.
Right.
But I'm not I don't know how to like say it.
You had your fun phase and you're done with it.
Yeah.
Which, as you should. Like you gotta.
But I'm also like
it.
I'm also cool with like being homies and hooking up.
Yes.
But I'd rather just like be friends.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. See, my thing with that, I mean, I've never tried it, so I guess I can't knock it till I try it.
Right.
But like, feelings get involved. Like,
yeah. See, I have I could very easily not involve feelings.
I wasn't talking about me in that. I mean, like,
oh, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
you know, you guys don't know, but like,
yeah, situation
like people get strong feelings, and then what do you do? Then you're like, okay, wait, I actually am down to hook up, but like I don't want to hurt you. That's
right.
like that's my like teeter that I feel like I have to learn.
Yeah,
because I mean I'm still so new to all this, but yeah, I don't know. How would you feel? We didn't discuss this before, so you totally shut it down. But how would you feel about saying our body counts?
I have a list. Also, I'm seeing a whole bunch of shit like on social media of people giving people shit for keeping track.
What?
And I'm like, I keep
right to keep
track of my sex life.
What goes
Thank
into
you.
This? What? I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't know how I feel about that.
All right, never mind. We're not gonna tell you guys.
Maybe one day.
Yeah, maybe one day.
Maybe a different episode.
It's an episode that does nothing to do with us. We're like, oh, by the way,
by the way. I think a common misconception about one night stands and hookups in general is that they're meaningless.
Oh, yeah.
And I would just like to say that a short connection, a short time span of a connection is just as real and just as important as a long-term connection with someone, because it's your body and it's sex is it's your sex life, and it's just as important if you're doing it with Joe Schmo or your husband.
Yep.
So
agreed.
I just thought that was important to say,
so that people don't
feel less important for hooking up with people.
No, it's all what you want to do. It like I prefaced earlier, like our standards, everything we're saying in this episode is just our story.
Yeah.
And that's
Everyone's different.
Everyone's completely different and everybody's valid. And that's what we'll call back to at the end of the episode too, but like that's what I want to open Thursday for too, is if you guys have any stories that you want to share or any kind of like questions, or if you have any advice for any other person listening of like how to just not beat yourself up, I could even take some of that advice too, because as you guys heard, like I beat myself so much that night and or that next day and was just like so upset about it, but like as long as you're okay with it, like it's just, you're just doing what the body's literally meant to do. You're just being very natural. Like it's very normal.
Totally.
So I feel like, I guess this is steering away from like the one night stand thing and more into like hookups. The first time you're sharing your body with somebody new. That is scary.
It's so scary.
That is.
But so fun.
Oh my God. So fun. And it gets more fun as you get more comfortable with your body and your confidence
learning someone else's body.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like a lot of people say this, but don't be afraid to say what you want.
Yeah.
I think
it makes it fun.
I was just going to say, I think a lot of like so many people are afraid of it, but a lot of people forget that a lot of people like to be bossed around too. Like it's definitely like something to do.
Yeah, I guess bossed around.
Yeah. I think telling people what you like is very important. I think that's also like almost kind of goes into like consent, like saying what you will allow them to do and what you won't allow them to do. Like
I actually had an experience with a guy that I was dating for a few months, and we were having sex, and I'm really big into eye contact. Like I like being able to like see their face.
Staring contest.
Could you imagine?
Naked, not
Don't
touching.
blink. No, I don't know. For some reason, just like eye contact is really important to me.
Yeah, no, I totally get that.
And afterward, I was like, I didn't really like that. And he was like, huh? He was like, and I was like, not like performance wise or anything. I was like,
for the scorecards,
right? So I graded you.
It's just he fills out a Scantron.
I'm dead. No, I was just like, I would prefer to like look at each other every now and again. I don't know. I like eye contact, and he like from then on out, he totally delivered.
Good. That's amazing. That's amazing on both parts. You said what you wanted, and he absorbed it and changed. Because I know a lot of people, once you do kind of critique, especially in bed, where a lot of people are more insecure than you think.
Right.
It's like a jab, and they're like, "What the hell? Like, you don't like this?" Like, and they get like upset about it.
All puffy chest and shit.
Right. So I think that's amazing that you did it. And I think that's a great thing for you guys to learn from. I've never really been afraid to say that either. I've always just been like, yes, do that, or like,
yeah,
I don't know. So we're both pretty comfortable with speaking what we want, but what advice can we give people that might not be comfortable with bringing that up?
Oh, that's hard. I've always been so like such a natural at like speaking my mind, but
that's amazing.
I it's hard to not just be like, just do it. Like, just say it.
Yeah. I think to save yourself from doing something you don't want to do, just leave.
Right. Remove yourself from the situation.
Yeah. I think
if you're not comfortable expressing verbally, remove yourself from the situation.
Yeah, because you don't want it to go anywhere where then it's really making you uncomfortable. It's not just like, oh, I don't like that position. It's more of like, okay, I'm fucking uncomfortable and I'm not enjoying this and I don't want to share this with you anymore, and just dip.
Right.
I think there's nothing wrong with that. Are there any like sex positions that freak you out, especially the first time with somebody? Is there any like anything that just jumps out at you?
I don't like reverse cowgirl.
I do.
Really?
Yes.
See, maybe it's my eye contact thing.
You just turn your head all the way back.
I rotate my head.
You're the Exorcist?
No, I don't know.
You have your camera out so you can see behind you.
Freakishly long legs. So like to
Ah.
bend in that position, but like also be able to sit down, it's just like, it's so much work.
It's a lot of work. You're right. It definitely takes a lot of like muscle.
right.
So when I go through phases where I like work out a lot and then I don't at all. I'm sure you guys can relate. And when I'm in my phases where I'm really weak, I'm like, I can't do it.
yeah.
But then when I'm like hella strong, I'm like, oh, fuck, God.
I also get
like,
really bad leg cramps.
Yes, my hips cramp up when I do it, but I still do it.
No, it's not. Also, it doesn't feel good to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your want for eye contact, sorry, going back to that real quick. I feel like that would intimidate a lot of people.
Really?
Especially for the first time.
Yeah.
I feel like to a lot of people,
I'm trying
eye
to
contact is deep, especially during sex. So it's very interesting. Interesting is the wrong word. It's just I don't know. It jumped out to me thinking about like how some people actually don't like that the first time.
Shit. No one's ever like
Has anybody ever been like,
no, because I'm also not like grabbing your face and staring deeply into your soul. I just
Yes.
like I like being able to see his face.
and like read his face type
Right.
thing? Yeah. I'm just picturing.
Now I'm gonna like think about that the next time.
I'm sorry.
What about you?
What about me? Sorry.
Are there any positions that scare you?
Oh, I forgot that was the question.
Or that you just don't like?
It really depends on how my sciatica is doing that day.
Mm.
I have really bad
Right.
sciatica, so like certain positions really flared up and like I have to stop. Like I've actually I've cried from pain before and like had to stop
Shit.
because it just like shocks right down my leg and like my leg's numb and I have to stop and then I'm naked and I have to like crawl to the bathroom. I have like a limp leg.
I'm done.
I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Leave me be.
Go without me.
We run at dawn.
That's like genuinely what happens sometimes. I'm serious. Also, full transparency, because I don't give a fuck. I've said a few times to you guys how I, in the recent like 2 years, have been really trying to figure out my endometriosis. And with endometriosis, sex can be uncomfortable sometimes. When I think it's just depending on like where I'm at and like my shedding. Sound like a snake. Like I can tell when certain parts of my cycle sex will hurt. It
Yeah.
almost feels like it's hitting something that it shouldn't be hitting. And that's like I went through a period of my life where like it was like a few months where I literally just like damn near couldn't have sex because it was so painful. Not just uncomfortable, like painful,
Right.
excruciating. So
Have you found anything that helps with that?
Not really. I'm still just like trying to figure it out. I don't know. I wish I did, because I know a lot of you guys have acknowledged me talking about endo and have asked me so many questions, and I'm like, bitch, I'm still trying to learn too. Like I have no idea. I'm still definitely trying to learn, but I think to completely divert from the topic of the whole podcast, acupuncture has really been helping with endometriosis. So
Oh, good. Have you like correlated that to like your sex life at all?
when I started acupuncture, yes, the pain started
cool.
going away. So who knows?
Right.
Right. But like they put a needle right below my belly button, and I remember feeling this like Milky Way just like spinning right here. Like not like hella physical, but like definitely I felt energy just like moving in my uterus. And I think I had sex that night to see if it did anything. I didn't hurt.
Oh, nice.
So acupuncture worked for my body. It's definitely, everybody's different. Talk to your doctor. But yeah,
Right.
that was all I can think of when it comes to like uncomfortable sex positions. I think it also just depends on the type of sex I'm having. If I'm having like really fun drunk sex, like
right.
fucking like
Try anything.
let's do a handstand, like, you know, like I don't give a fuck. But then like if I'm having like really nice, like it's Christmas Eve, like nice sex, you know, like I'm like, let's just stay missionary and maybe do a little doggy. Like I'll like
Right.
say like more like cozy
No, there's
and
definitely
cute.
like a time and place for positions.
Exactly. So it just depends, but nothing rings a bell as far as any moments that have stood out. Unless is there anything I've said to you where I was like, ugh.
I don't think so.
How do you feel about having sex near mirrors?
I don't think I've ever like found it noticeable.
Really?
Yeah, and
Oh
I have
my
a mirror
God.
like right at the end of my bed.
I've had sex in your bed, not with you, but with somebody.
Literally in my bed. I got home the next morning and I was like, "How was it?
We're like sitting. We're like,
Was it
so-
comfortable? Were the sheets right?"
How was the thread count? And I said,
No.
why I brought that up is because your mirror next to your bed. I remember being like,
Yeah.
shit.
I remember like prepping my room for you. I knew you were gonna do it for some reason, and I was going out of town, and I prepped my room for you. I washed my sheets.
You did.
I literally vacuumed for you.
And when you got home, your sheets, your bed was made.
Oh, yeah.
I washed your sheets. I like
I
took
wasn't
care
worried
of it, and I
about
gave it
that.
right back the way you found it. But yeah, the mirror thing, that was like one of, no, I guess I've had sex in front of a mirror before, but like I feel like that like changes the vibe. Like it becomes like a fucking performance.
Yeah. No.
You're looking at it at a whole different angle now.
Uh-huh.
You have to have sex in front of a mirror. Never mind.
Okay. I'll try it.
It sounded like you were about to jump into like a really big point. You're like, sounds good.
Should we divert a little bit and talk a little bit about Plan B?
Yes. Okay. So I was just about to say we should get into like protection, Plan B, safety.
Right.
Number one rule: safety. Condoms, people, get them, have them, put them in your wallet. It's cool. It's a fun little
We have some in like
conversation
a
starter.
cute little jar in our living room.
Yes, like just normalize carrying condoms. I feel like the second you're scared to carry a condom because you don't want it to like pop out of your bag is setting you up to not have one when you actually need it.
Right.
Don't ever depend I feel
On
like
him to have
it's
it.
such a stigma, like the man's gonna have it.
No.
Damn near.
What if he doesn't?
No, he's not. Yeah, exactly. Like have it. Also, like if he has it, the likelihood that he's gonna have some like shit brand, some like it's like smiley face, like scented like key lime pie, and it's gonna like give you a UTI the next morning. You don't want that.
Probably
You don't want-
expired.
Definitely expired. Bring your own nice. What do you need? Latex free, like
and don't be
bring
afraid to
your
like
own
try
shit.
different. Don't be afraid to try different brands.
Yeah, I feel like the condom you're given is like Trojan right off the bat.
And you're like, oh, it doesn't work for me, so I don't use condoms.
Yeah,
I went through a
there's a
phase where
lot.
I was like trying a whole bunch of different brands
Good.
because I think I'm allergic to a very specific type of lube
Mm-hmm.
on condoms.
Maybe like a oil base versus water.
Right.
It could
And
be.
I think I landed on, I don't know. I was on, yeah.
You're like, I use hair gel now. That's good. Works for down under. What's your favorite condom brand? You should still use condoms.
Yeah, use condoms.
Even if you're on birth control, I know people who have gotten pregnant while on birth control. My mommy had my sister when she was on birth control. She like, granted, actually, little lesson, because I feel like a lot of people don't know this. If you're on birth control, I only know this about the pill. It could be different for other types. If you take antibiotics, certain ones, check with your doctor. If you take them while you're taking the pill, it cancels out the pill.
I didn't know that.
That's how my sister was born. Hi, Monica.
So use a condom. No, I love Trojan skins. The
I
gold
like-
ones.
I like the brand skin.
Maybe that's what I'm
I
thinking
think
of.
that might be what you're thinking of too.
They're gold?
They're black with gold writing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those are nice.
those are nice. One time, I feel like we all have a story with Fire and Ice. Have you ever used a Trojan
Maybe.
Fire and
Yeah,
Ice?
no, maybe that's what fucked me up.
Fuck Fire and Ice. I don't get it.
Ew, fuck ribbed condoms. Ew.
Like, it's just
Stretchy.
I don't know why it made me want to grind my teeth. But Fire and Ice, I've only used one time, and I was like, no, and just like got like off of him and was like, like went pee. Like it, the sensation is, I don't like it at least.
No.
Like if you like it, you're fucking
It's not
jam, but, like,
pleasurable.
no, it was very distracting.
Right.
I was more focused on like the fact that I have icy hot in my vagina. It was very just uncomfortable. I did not like it. So we suggest skin, free promo. Either way, a condom is a condom. If, like, honestly, at the end of the day, if Fire and Ice is my only option, it's better than not being safe at all. So definitely suggest using that. Now, the condom breaks. You forget a condom. Plan B? How do you feel?
I've never taken Plan B.
That is good. That's good. I have. It's, you got to do it sometimes. It's definitely better than the alternative, in my opinion. Whatever your standard is yours. But I find after I take it, I get kind of like depressed.
Really?
Yeah, it affects my mood. I get really tired.
Whoa.
I've
You think it's
noticed
like a chemical thing?
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, knowing my body, I mean, you know this about my body too. Like, the second any type of pill is in my body, I literally almost feel it like
You, like,
run through
embody
my
it,
system.
yeah.
Because I just never take artificial stuff like that. So when I do, I'm like, oh, like
Right.
I notice every change. But again, it's better than, you know, possibly having a child.
Right.
So there's that. Have you ever had a pregnancy scare?
No.
I have. God, I'm getting all these. I'm asking you, like, wanting a story.
No, never.
Wow.
I was
Oh,
like,
that's true. You said you were on birth control
yeah,
for like
when I was
so
on
long.
when I was on birth control, I was so regular with my period that it was never like a thought that crossed my mind that I could be pregnant.
I've had a few, and not because it was like irresponsible sex. It's always been like I miss multiple periods, and then it ends up being because I was stressed.
Mm-hmm. And like when you overthink your period, when you're like, I haven't got my period yet, it like actually delays your period even more.
Absolutely. You can convince your body that
To
you
not have
anything.
your period.
Yes.
Yeah. God, that's crazy to me. We're such strong beings.
Oh my God, we can create a baby.
Wow.
Everybody on this wall came because of sex.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Everybody listening to this podcast
Is
came
here
because of sex.
Normalize sex talk.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we're doing.
Do you remember when you got did you ever get the sex talk?
Nope, I never got the sex talk.
I got the sex talk.
No.
My mom literally sat me down and was like, so this is the birds and bees, blah, blah, blah. And then she was like, me and your dad do it all the time. And I was
We're like,
okay, Rhonda, chill.
chill, damn, bragging. No, I didn't really get it. I learned a lot from like friends, older sisters and stuff though.
Yeah.
I never talked about it with like anybody, not even my own sister, but I remember talking about it with like, I think like Cassie's older sister, Caitlin.
Right.
I've talked about it with, like, I've just, that's kind of been my only like reach into it, but I'm good. I'm here.
Yeah.
We're living.
You want to hook up?
You want to hook up? So we're just friends. Sorry, I don't shit where I eat.
You want to have a guy over.
Okay.
What do you do? How do you prepare? How do you hit him up? What's your chain of action?
Well, I mean, you know me. Like, I'm not gonna beat around the bush.
Right.
Like, I literally will just say, come over. I have just done that. Been like,
You should come
do you
over.
want to come over? I'm very just like to the point.
But
'Cause
how do you?
I don't like it when people are like, so what are you doing tonight? Like, playing games with me. I'm like, just cut to the chase, you know? Like,
yeah. But how do you make it known that you want to have sex with this man?
once he comes over, he'll get it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That's where I'm at.
Okay.
But that's all my experiences so far.
Do you
so we'll see.
prepare body wise?
Yes.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'll shave my legs, which is a lot for me.
It's doing a lot.
Yeah, it is doing a lot.
You
Like,
got to
these
be
are pretty-
really special for Kristen to shave her legs for you.
And it's not even that I like them hairy. Like, it's not like I'm like,
You're just like,
I don't. I just like, it's such a pain, and like I feel like I haven't found a good enough razor, and like it's whatever.
I have a good one. I'll show you.
I shave my legs. I have like a really bad one. I'm still just like, oh, this is my only option. Like, my
They're
mentality is
literally-
like, well,
Men's razors.
yes, I know that. I just okay. Anyway, so I guess I'd shave my legs, shave my armpits. I will like groom my pubic hair, but I feel like personally, I don't like a full like bald eagle.
No.
Because I have been told from more than one man, as an adult, we're 25, they feel like it's kind of like kitty. Yeah, kind of just like young, and you just don't want to go into that. We're not going to go there.
No.
You get what I'm trying to say. So I keep like manicured.
Yeah.
But like it's not just like running down to my knees. Like I'll like clean it up, but like I'm not going to be like, whew.
Right.
Because like honestly, it's kind of hard to even get it like that sometimes. I feel like my shit's coarse. Pubic hair is coarse. I'm not wrong.
No, I think that's standard.
Unless you're getting laser, because then it gets thin. Okay, anyway, what's yours? I also make sure, well, my bedding is always very clean. I feel like that's one of my things. I have a very clean bed, but definitely make sure my bed's clean.
I make sure my whole room's clean.
Yes, everything's got to be clean. I feel like I'm missing something, but like a very obvious thing. I definitely I lay out backup plans, like a movie to suggest if we're not feeling it, like, and not to him. I'm not saying like, so if we don't want to have sex, like it's in my head. Like, I'm more like, okay, if this doesn't go the way I'm thinking, like
I'm down to just like chill.
Yeah, like I'll have a bottle of wine if we just want to like pop a bottle of wine or whatever.
Yep.
I feel like, yeah, I don't know. You guys know, like I don't really have a lot of experience in this, but I also feel like any guy I am in like cahoots with of some sort, I get to that point of comfort very quick with people.
Right.
That's like the type of people I attract, as you know. So I feel like I could just be like, let's have sex.
Yeah.
And it's like,
no, for sure.
fine. And I don't have to like do this like crazy scheme on the back end to get it to happen.
Yeah.
I hope some of that made sense.
No, that makes sense.
How do you get ready?
Clean room. I like when there's food involved.
With the sex?
No.
Oh.
Like beforehand. Like I feel like sitting down and eating a meal with someone makes it like not casual, but like it loosens you up, you know?
Yes. I fully agree. Food is love. I get it. But someone over here, I have IBS. Yeah. I have to really, really like
know what you're eating.
Yes. To where I've even like considered, okay, I need to eat hours before, shit it all out, and probably just be hungry the rest of the night, because if I eat anything again, like I get bloated very easily when I eat. It's a whole thing. I've got issues, and I have to like really plan around that. So that's really nice.
Yeah, I love having like a meal together. There's something like intimate about that to me. And then just like bringing it to the bedroom. I don't know.
The food?
No.
Oh, okay. The situation. Okay.
Right.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, we're moving and grooving.
To those who are just on audio right now, we just got distracted from our lava lamp. If I get it, some people are audio people for the podcast, but if you could please just come look at Larry real quick, and then we can go right back to audio. He's just really cool. It's almost like bad that we put this in because it's in my line of sight, so I'm just like, oh,
yeah, fuck. I probably
No, you should block it.
Yeah, same as you. Shaved, trimmed. Lotion, big lotion.
You're right.
person.
Yeah, lotion for sure. Okay, and I feel like, or is it just me? You have like your A team of underwear.
Oh my god.
And like your A team of like cute PJs. Like, this is cute. These are cute sweats to wear when like they're cute. They're champion. Like, they're cozy. Like your outfit right now is very. I'm like.
Should I have someone over after this? Just kidding.
Oh, but like this is a really good like having a guy over thing. Like, it's like your cute lounge
but
stuff,
comfortable.
So I definitely make sure I would have
never,
that ready.
If I like go to a guy's house, I would never dress up.
Agreed.
I'm just like, if the plan is to stay in, whether that lead to sex or just like movies,
yes,
I'm not gonna sit on your couch in jeans. There's no shot.
Yes. Like, I've had a guy over that's come over in jeans, and I just call him out. I'm like, why are you wearing jeans? We're staying home. Why are you wearing
We're literally
jeans?
on the couch watching movies.
Yes. And then I've given him my sweats.
Right.
Which is kind of funny because I was smaller.
Yeah.
So they're just like these like little capris.
Capris.
They're Lululemon leggings on a guy.
Ouch.
So we said how we would reach out to somebody to have them over. And you have to answer this one because I don't have a lot of backup. What are some texts you've gotten and how have they like rubbed you? Like the wrong way, the right way? Like what are you, how, if any men are listening, how about that? What advice can you give them to like reach out in a tasteful way but still hint that like you're trying to fuck?
Okay. I had a guy who was hitting me up. This is kind of the only thing I can think of. I had a guy who was hitting me up, and he really wanted to kick it, and he wanted me to go to his place, and then I was like, nah, I'd rather you come to mine. I'm just like more comfortable in my territory.
Totally.
And he like blatantly was like, it's just gonna be us two, right? That rubbed me the wrong way for some reason.
I remember
just wasn't
that.
like,
Yeah.
okay, first of all, if it isn't, does that mean you're not gonna come?
Right.
And I don't know. I didn't like that.
What did you say?
Do
you remember what you said?
I think I just like didn't respond.
Yeah, which is fine. If you're not
I
comfortable with
totally
it.
bailed on the situation. I was like, not for me.
You already see, and
No.
that's great, and I'm glad you did that. But if I were in that situation, I would have been like, yeah, like I would have tested it. I'm like, no, I have 2 other roommates, or like I would have like told him how it is, call him out and be like, no, bitch. Like I don't know that rubbed me the wrong. I remember when that happened. That rubbed me the wrong way too. We actually were approved to tell a story from one of our friends, which we will not name for privacy. She had a hookup one night. We were
a one night stand.
Yes, we were out at the bars with it was us and his friends, and we met at this really fucking cool bar in Santa Monica, which I can't remember the name, and I fucking miss it. I wish it was open. Anyway, we met at this really cool bar. Like we're all hammered, like really fun night, whatever. She goes back to his house. They like make love till the sun comes up. Like hella sex.
Till like 6 a.m.
So much sex. And she wakes up because he wakes up just like frantically,
frantic.
Oh my God, like, like grabbing his shit, whatever. And he's like, you gotta go. And she's like, okay, I'm going. I think he called her an Uber. And she's walking out of the house to get in the Uber, and a Range Rover pulls up, and there's a girl in it. And that's it.
They make eye contact.
Yeah, like she didn't say anything, nothing. She gets in the car. And later we find out through mutual friends, like, that was his fucking girlfriend. That was his fucking girlfriend coming home.
Yeah. They got in a fight the night before, and he hit up our friend and was like, hey, come meet us out. And we thought it was totally innocent. Like, we knew him beforehand, and he was cool. Like, and we didn't know he had a girlfriend.
And then it put her in a situation where she's like, I low-key just home wrecked.
Yeah.
But, like, you also
She didn't know at all.
Exactly. So, no, she didn't home wreck. He's the fucking home wrecker, not being honest. But
right.
That scares me. Now I'm like,
yeah, you
going
definitely
forward, like, you really got to do your research.
Yep.
And luckily you have these to really research. Look at tag photos, guys. Look at tag photos. You can find, like, make sure whoever you're about to fuck with,
you can figure it out,
isn't with somebody. I mean, that is just, I just really want to tell that story so that people can see, like, the dark side of
happens
where it can
like
go.
a lot easier than you'd think.
Well, yeah, because on our side it was a
Totally
perfect situation. A
kosher.
night out, cute guy, like, totally fine. Yep. Oh God, could you imagine?
I would be devastated.
If I was the girlfriend rolling up, I would immediately know. First of all, I would already know the girl's walking at me, like,
and yeah, I would have to reach out to her if I was in that situation.
if you were the girlfriend.
No.
Oh, if you were our friend, you would have reached out. We went back and forth a little bit with her trying to think if we should do that, but then we were also like, that's also like his place to do it.
There's
really
definitely
hard.
no right and wrong, but I think
No.
if I were in the situation, I would have reached out to her.
He knows he fucked up too because he blocked her afterwards.
Yep. He
so
blocked
I
her.
think he was like, shit, I have to erase all steps or traces of me knowing this girl.
Right.
Like, ooh, that's so scary.
Nightmare.
Yeah, fuck that. Oh my God. I feel like a common trophy you kind of get after hooking up is the hoodie.
The hoodie.
The hoodie.
Do you have any hoodies from people you hooked up with?
Yes. But like he like knows I have it, like
Right.
all that. Wait, I remember seeing this TikTok of this girl like strutting down the street, like wind in her hair. She's in New York and she's walking. And, the way she tells the story is so much better. But she pretty much is like, I had this night with this guy, da 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 da. And then she goes, and now I have his hoodie, and it was an off-white hoodie.
I saw that.
And the caption was like, I'm about to make a bag off selling this. I was like, fuck yeah, that's so crazy. I think it's just, I love it that it's just kind of this funny
it's like everyone knows
inside
you just
joke
take
that
a,
like
you just take
girls
a sweatshirt.
have. Yeah, it's just a funny
I
thing.
don't think I
I do have one though, but
think I do.
no. Have you?
Are you asking me this knowing the answer?
No.
Oh.
Have you? No, I don't know. Have you ever queefed like on accident? Didn't know it was coming in front of not in general. Obviously, yes, that's usually how it happens.
In front of
But, like,
someone new?
Yes, like where you were
Yeah.
like fuck.
Yeah, but it was with someone who I was like so incredibly comfortable with that we like both started cracking up, and it was like
Great,
it was funny.
good, as it should be.
Right.
Yeah, I know. I don't have any like bad stories of that either. But any men listening,
Fucking
queefing's fucking normal. He just put a thumbs up. Queefing is so normal. It's so normal. It happens in certain positions. There's nothing wrong with you. The first time you queef, it's gonna be fucking awkward. Laugh it off. My go-to, even in the beginning of the episode when I said like I look high and I'm sniffling, like announce it. Just be like, I just queef. Like to me, that's
make
how
it
I
known.
rub. Yeah, I just rub it up.
Then
Then I'm like,
you take away the like, is he thinking like
it was a fart?
Yeah.
Because that's a big mix-up, classic mix-up. That because it can sound like a fart.
Totally. You just gotta say it.
So we definitely can go on for hours about this. There's so many different situations that we can talk about when it
And we
comes
could
to hooking
probably
up.
like pull out some more stories if we really think about
We
it.
need to. Maybe Thursday we'll update you if anything comes up. Obviously, it's hard right now because of COVID, but we figured this is a fun, just kind of reminiscing on how we used to be.
Our sex lives.
Reminiscing on the freedom of how sex used to be. But all jokes aside, it was an episode worth talking about, and I hope you guys took something from this. I've always been kind of insecure with the way I reacted my first time. Like, I'm actually even surprised I'm telling you guys about it. That's just how this podcast is, though. I often just feel like I'm talking to Alex, and then I'm like, oh,
People are listening.
thousands of people are going to listen to this. Okay, so y'all know my secrets now. So, don't judge me.
No one's judging over here.
I know. It's just like a lot of the things that I say on this podcast, I'm like, whoa, I just put that out there. But it feels good. I don't regret anything. You guys have never made me feel bad or like wrong for ever expressing anything. So thank you for making a safe space out of all this for us as well. I hope you guys learned something from this episode. If you guys are on audio only, please come check out the set. Let us know what you think. But I get it. I have some podcasts where I'm like, you are just audio. And then I have podcasts where I'm like, I will watch you.
Yeah.
So I get it. Whatever you need. Regardless, thank you so much for the support. Send us in your
we want to hear
stories.
some like crazy juicy stories.
Juicy stories.
One night stands,
Good,
hookups.
like a good twist. Like you ended up having like this weird mutual friend with this person that you met at a bar.
How do you get people to come over for a night?
What are your tactics? I know there's some crazy
You guys
people out
gotta
there.
know
You guys
some good stuff.
Exactly. So what can we learn from you? What can you share with people? Maybe people going into hookup culture that are just getting out of a relationship. Like, let us know. Let's open the floor. Let's talk hookups, horror stories, all of it. Tweet us at Oddvice Podcast. That's our handle on Twitter and Instagram. If you are listening on Apple Podcasts, rate us 5 stars. Leave a review. Let us know how we're doing. Let us know how you like the set on there. Even though, never mind, it's YouTube. It's multiple things. Whatever. We love you guys so much. We hope you enjoyed today's podcast, and we will talk to you on Thursday.
Bye.